What's going on, everybody? I know one of you guys wanted me to do a live while I'm driving. Now I'm not going to be able to reply to anything that you guys are posting. If you guys want to talk to each other, say shout outs to each other, shout out to the town that you're from, you're more than welcome to do all that. I'll just have the phone running and I'll just be talking and driving, and I'm headed about 15-20 minutes away to go get my load, so that's as long as our live will last there. And just something a little bit different, but like I was saying, I cannot interact with you guys, unfortunately, because I'm driving, gotta pay attention to the road. But yeah, we are headed to get loaded. We were going to end up dead heading home again, but fortunately we were able to pick up a load that was paying pretty decent, and I'm headed to South Carolina area and from Memphis. So glad we were able to salvage the load, salvage the week, because I only had the one load over here. And quick thing, guys, before we continue here, just I wanted to I know if you guys saw my George Floyd video where I was upset about a police officer that you know, that in my younger days harassed me quite a bit. And quick thing about that, if I remember, well, if you guys watched that video, y'all saw that well, I was telling you guys that, you know, unfortunately he has had cancer, and he was in a very bad shape. Unfortunately, a few days ago, he did become an angel, and he is now in heaven, hopefully, and may he rest in peace. And first I was not sure how I felt about him passing. I mean, you should never be happy about anybody passing, and I'm not happy about it. At first I felt a little weird about it, but you know what, I have to forgive him for what he did to me. He might have been an amazing person to other people, it just was not the experience with me. It seemed like he had a good, decent following in the community. I left Huntsville, the community he served, a few years back, so I haven't interacted with him or anybody from Huntsville as far as police officers. So yeah, hopefully may he rest in peace. And you guys that are always part of the prayer with me, please pray for his family and pray for him that his you know, he's was received with open arms in heaven by our Lord, and hopefully that yes, that all that he was able to repent before he left, or you know, he was already there. So yeah, rest in peace to Officer Valles from Huntsville, Texas. It is definitely sad, no matter what interaction you had with a person. Somebody's death is definitely extremely sad, and him dying from something that my dad's dealing with right now. I have figured, I mean, I have learned to have more respect for him and the way that he left us. So rest in peace to him. But yeah, guys, I am like I said, here headed to pick up my load. And things are kind of looking up. Things are kind of looking up for me. Stay tuned for the next video. But yeah, things are kind of looking up for me, and we might still end up staying here. We still might not. It's just still things that I have to figure out. But hopefully we can salvage the relationship here with the company and continue working here, because I really don't want to let go of hot chocolate. But if I have to, it is what it is. I'm going to have to. I have no choice. And we will have to let her go. But hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully that's not the case. So yeah, just rolling through here. They call this section right here, those of you not from Memphis, they call it the island. Which I don't know why it's called an island, because it's not completely disconnected from a piece of land. It's more like a peninsula. Ooh, I hope y'all don't fall off this section right here. It's pretty rough. But again, guys, those of you that just joined, I'm not going to be able to interact with you guys because I'm driving. So I'm just basically talking into the air, kind of like how I do my other videos, hands free, and not touching the phone or reading what's on the phone. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm not loaded yet, so I can cross railroad tracks without stopping. Still slow down though. There's another tanker gang. Was that Keenan? Ooh, y'all might fall right here. Y'all hold on. It's a little rough. Hold on. Woo! These roads are definitely not nice around here. But yeah, guys, also got some new merchandise on the website, or on just go right below should be right below any of my videos. You'll be able to see the new stuff. I think it's pretty cool. One of them is I had done a, oh, I wonder what that is on the side of the road. Somebody dropped something. Anyways, I had made a shirt where it says "You're killing me, DOT," but I didn't like the way it looked, so I kind of scrapped it. I think it's still there. I don't know how to take it off yet. But there's another one that I just did that says "You're killing me, DOT," and at the bottom below that it says "A Trucker's Life," and in the back, right below the neck, it says "A Trucker's Life." So that's a new shirt that I did. I also have a face mask, and then I did another shirt that says "We've always been essential, a trucker's life." So that's another one of our shirts. So if y'all want to go grab one of them, I'd really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot on buying equipment for the videos. Don't make a lot off of them. I think I might make like $5 to $6 off of each shirt. I know it's not a lot, but it's until I get my own, figure out a way to do my own printing. And that's unfortunately the way we have to go right now. But once I get my own printing, then we could probably do, a lot cheaper and change it up a little more. But if y'all are interested in those shirts, go give them a shot. Go give them a try. I think they only ship in the U.S., Canada, I think, and Europe. I don't know about Australia or Ireland or anything like that. So shout out to my friends in Australia. Shout out to everybody in Ireland. Everybody in Europe. Shout out to everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing good. I had a great conversation with one of our family members from Australia. I'm not going to say his name because I don't know if he wants me to say it on here, but I actually featured his truck on one of my videos a few videos back. But anyways, had a great conversation with him. It's just so crazy how people from all over the world are going through the same experiences that we go through. And we think that it's only us at the moment, but everybody, a lot of people are going through the same things we're going through. And me and him, we click, and we it's a little hard for me to understand. We're able to communicate pretty decent, and just a great human. And he called me, and he's called me twice already. He called me and was telling me that he understands what I'm going through as far as being home more, and that he's got my back regardless. So, very awesome. Mike from Trucking in Wyoming, also another one that just he's got my back. He's always telling me, encouraging me and stuff. Chris from 806 driver. They're good guys. Just regular American, well, Chris and Mike, just regular, American guys that are out here doing what they have to do for their family. Also, we have, who else we have? We have Redneck Lifestyle also, which is also an amazing guy. And we've talked a few times also. And what's the other one? Adventures. Just great people, great people. I know y'all probably tired of hearing me talk about them, but when you have a group of awesome people like that, it's pretty good. And yeah, the outdoor adventure, I think his name is Rudy, and he actually was a truck driver YouTuber. And go check him out. He's the one that he was at a truck stop and had an argument or something with with another driver, and yeah. So I remember seeing that video way before I even met him. It was pretty interesting to watch and actually get to know the person. Eventually, it's pretty cool as well. But I need to get over. Over. Well, we both need. There's trade spots there, Graham. There's trade spots. You come over here. Oh man. Let's try not to drop the phone here. But yeah, I was getting ready to go back home. I delivered yesterday evening. And there was no loads until Monday or Tuesday, which stay tuned for my next video, which kind of explains my reasoning and kind of a little bit of a breakdown on why I decide to deadhead sometimes. Not always, right? But sometimes when I know I'm going to sit for more than 2 days is when I decide to go ahead and deadhead. Anything less than 2 days is fine. But anything more just doesn't make sense for me. Not just because of money, because of family stuff. So hopefully you guys watch that video tomorrow. Hopefully I already made it. I have to just edit it and put it up. But don't forget to hit those hit that like button, guys, if you like what you see. Y'all can keep commenting and have a conversation within each other. Oh, another quick thing, guys. Another quick thing. There was a couple of guys that commented on a previous video. One was like pro-Democrat, one was pro-Republican. This is not the channel for that, guys. I really do apologize if you don't, but this is not the channel for that. There's a lot of channels that are about that. And with all due respect for you guys and for the rest of our family here, this is just not the place for it. We're all about unity, about becoming greater people together, love, helping. Politics, to me personally, politics, none of them care about us. At the end of the day, no matter what side you look at. So enough of that politics stuff. But please, guys, if you're here for politics and to start arguments with each other over politics, you can unsubscribe and go somewhere else. Because there are channels out there, that's all they do. and feeds to the hate from each side and continue hating and fighting. And I don't care what side you are on. If I have to stop and help you and give you the shirt off my back, by golly, I will do it. Trust me, I would. So I don't really care about any of that stuff. But anyways, just wanted to get that out there. And if you do decide to go because of this, what I just said, then thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to join this wonderful community that we have built already with all of our people that have been here. Mr. and Miss Hernandez, Daniel, Tom, I think there's 2 different Toms, Woods and Bikes. If I don't mention your name, I apologize. Just there's all these amazing people that are part of this, that we just keep on pushing each other and keeping each other going. So thank all those guys. Thank all everybody that's here. Ray, Big O. Can't forget Big O. Me and him had a good conversation the other day. Sorry I haven't been able to get back to you yet, Big O. But I will. Oscar. Shout out to the RGV, Rio Grande Valley down there, McAllen, San Juan, Alamo, Westlaco, Brownsville, Harlingen, Edinburgh. Shout out to the whole Rio Grande Valley down there. Shout out to California. Southern California is where most of my people are at. Shout out to everybody in SoCal. Chicago, Chicagoland, another big group of people that follow us here. Shout out to Chicagoland. I know Ray's laughing right now because I always say the greater Chicago, and she always corrects me that no, it's Chicagoland. So there you go. Who else? What other big group do we have? It's definitely Houston. Shout out to Houston, Dallas. Shout out to Canada. Definitely shout out to Canada. Got a lot of great people in Canada too. Especially with my boys there from Outdoor Adventure and Redneck Lifestyle. But yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, guys. If you'd like to see, one of you requested a driving live, so here we are. I try to follow your requests as when I can. But again, if you just join me, I cannot interact with what you guys are saying, unfortunately, because I have to pay attention to the road. And if somebody drives by, they're just going to see a dude talking to himself, because I don't even have a headset on. Oh, man. But yeah, we're a few miles away, almost to our spot. Actually, I delivered the load here yesterday, and now I'm going to pick up one from there. Get around this. See that truck right there? That orange truck? I think it's, what's the name of that company? Asplin or something like that? I worked for them briefly. I've done a little bit of everything, guys. Well, not everything. I've done a little bit of a lot of different things in the trucking industry. I started as a bus driver, school bus driver, of course. Yeah, Asplin, or however you say that. Correct me, guys. I did that for a little bit. I used to drive. I was the driver of the truck because I had a CDL because of my school bus experience. And then after that, I did a concrete mixer for a little while. And then I did that. And yeah, that was very minimal driving. That was quick driving to a spot and then all day of labor. And my job was to throw the branches in the chipper. And Man, that chipper, when they threw them branches in that chipper, it beat the heck out of your arms. I looked like I was a whooping boy. My arms were all tore up when I was doing that. And we had a guy, actually, unfortunately, may he rest in peace. He had a long sleeve shirt, and a branch caught the long sleeve shirt, and he got sucked into the chipper. And unfortunately, we ended up losing him. But anyways, y'all continue having conversations within each other. That's what I love, this community, that we, even you guys have created y'all's own relationships with each other. I know Woods and Bikes likes to pull on my leg and mess with me. And my wife enjoys watching him talk mess to me. I don't know if he's in here. I haven't been able to see. But shout out to my wife too, Diana Navarro. Shout out to my kids, Giovanni, little Gio, little mischievous Gio Navarro, my beautiful daughter Mariah Navarro, and then my oldest beautiful daughter Morgan Navarro. Shout out to you guys. I love you guys. Love you so much. And I want to be home, but you guys know this is what we do for now. Shout out to my mom, Sara Navarro, my dad, Jorge Navarro. Hopefully you're feeling better, Dad. Who else going to shout out to? Shout out to my sister, Marlene Ortiz. Shout out to her husband, Ricky Ortiz. He's actually a police officer. So that's why y'all understand that I support police officers. The good ones, of course. Because I have them in my family. Shout out to all my military men and women. Love you guys. Really do. Every time I have an opportunity and I'm at a restaurant and I have a military men and women, you know, I see that they have their hat on or their uniform. I always buy them. I always buy them a meal. They didn't ask for it, but they deserve it. That's the least they deserve from me. Is for me to be able to buy them a meal, to tell them thank you. Unfortunately, right now with shaking hands, right, it's probably not a good idea. But you know, before shaking hands, tell them thank you. Sometimes it surprises people, which is crazy. It's crazy for me to think that not more people appreciate our military men and women. Because you know, I've been to talk to a few that I bought them something to eat, and I've asked them, you know, they're really surprised. Then I've asked them if they've, or they'll tell me, no, we've never had anybody buy anything for us before. And I'm like, wow. So to all my family members out there, go out there and find somebody in the military and go buy them a meal. Doesn't hurt at all. Thank them for what they've done. And yep, sometimes it surprises people, but we should all do that. No matter what country you're in, you should always thank your military, because they're the ones that fight for our freedom. They're the ones that fight for us to be able to be free, be able to peacefully march, be able to do everything we're able to do. It's thanks to our military men and women. So, thank you guys. Love you guys. Oh, we're almost there. A few minutes away. Oh, another one. Jack's Gin. I forgot. Sorry, but here you are. Shout out to you guys. Yes. I glanced over there. I seen Woods and Bikes in here. I know you're in here, man. Oh man, you and Jen, man, y'all always make me smile. And a lot of you guys, a lot of you make me smile. Love it, love it, love it, love it. When I'm down, you guys are the ones that know how to pick me up and continue on with this wonderful fight, life. Boy, that gentleman over there on the left, he's got a bright. If y'all run into him, y'all blind. Y'all do not need to be out here driving if y'all can run into that guy. And he had a flashing light on his back. Yeah. Uh-oh. Get over a little bit. Whew. Had enough room to get over. Our mailman, mail lady, I don't know what it was, but you gotta be careful with them. They're out here doing their thing. But yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Appreciate it. Y'all want to go check out the new merch? Just go to the bottom below any one of my videos. Check out the new t-shirts, the new face mask, even a fanny pack. Put out a couple more things. Want to eventually get my own printer, that way I can print my own stuff and it'll be a lot cheaper for you guys. But just trying to save up to you know, my work stuff is for my house, for the family, and my YouTube stuff is for my to be able to buy more equipment, and want to buy another camera. Gotta be careful here. A lot of people moving around. Lawnmower man on the left. Got this tow truck guy sticking out right here on the right. A lot going on right here. Pay attention. Anyways, I want to buy another. I'd like to buy another camera, a full frame camera, something that's a little more professional, but it's a little expensive. So that's what the YouTube money goes to, and I don't make a lot of money, dude, guys. About $300 a month is what YouTube pays me after all these videos. But it's never been for the money, guys. It's to be able to build a community with you guys and talk to you guys. But to be able to buy more equipment, of course, I use the money from this. So, saving up for that new Canon camera. Now around real quick while I'm stopped. What's up? What's up, everybody? Got representing the firefighters right here from Jeremy Hazel lives in Japan, where he's working in Japan at a military base. Firefighter. Shout out to him and his beautiful family. It's a very, very beautiful family. So shout out to all them and their kids, and his kids, I mean. Well, him and his wife. Represented. We're either representing this or we're representing the American flag. I need to give me a Salvadorian one. I don't have a Salvadorian hat that represent where I'm originally from too, right? Gotta be proud of your roots. It's one thing I teach my kids, to try to make sure that they're proud of their roots. Their mom is Mexican American, and I was born in El Salvador, so gotta keep their heritage going, but also to be proud of where they're from here in the United States. It's something to be very proud of. Unfortunately, I'm not from here, but I live here now, and I am proud of being here. So when anything happens in this country, of course, it breaks my heart as well. Actually, a little more so than my own country, because this is where I've done everything. This is where I've done everything. Lived my whole life. 3 years old when I got here. Imagine that. So, just a few more minutes from our spot. And once again, right before we get there, guys, I haven't been able to interact with you guys because I'm driving, as you can tell. And somebody requested a driving live, so here we are. just can't interact because I have to pay attention to the road. Do not want anybody to get hurt just because I want to make a video. That is not the thing. Gotta be safe. Foremost, the most important is to be safe. Make it to our destination safe. And make it home safe. Oh man, yeah, I was feeling a little down earlier because I was gonna have to deadhead home again, but for a slight second, I fell down just for the money. But as soon as I think about my family, I'm like, I get happy and I want to go. But luckily, we got this load and we're able to go get it done. Get her done. I wish we could jam to some music while we were doing these things, but this dang copyright thing don't let us. Y'all take a guess what kind of music I listen to. Y'all might be surprised. Well, I listen to a little bit of everything, but you might be surprised on what I actually do listen to, like the most. Remember my age, I'm 40 years old, so that goes into it too. Well, I'm stealing a year, I'm 41, sorry. All right. If some of you are saying that I listen to Spanish music more, you are incorrect. I do not listen. I do listen to Spanish music. Like I said, I listen to everything, but I don't listen to as much because I gotta remember I grew up in the Houston area, so R&B. But yeah, I do listen to Spanish music. It's not as much. It's not what I grew up on. My wife loves some Intocable. That's her music right there. She's from the Valley, so from South Texas. So that's why. And we are here, guys. We are here. We made it to our spot where we're gonna load. So I gotta let y'all go. It's been real. It's been good. I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me for this short one. And see, real quick, without, let's see. Dang. Jen, give me a hug. Give you a hug. All right, let me turn you around. Give you a hug. All right, guys. Thank you guys again for joining me. Don't forget to be kind to one another. Help anybody needs help. Anybody contemplating suicide, you guys already know. 1-800-273-8255. Military men and women, thank you so much for your service. I love you guys. See y'all in the next video. Stay tuned to the next video. Watch the next video, guys. Peace. Out of here.